We're the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are led by the amazing Commandant General YAHANNA, you understand? And we are not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group. You know what I'm saying? The I.S.U.P.K is the home of the truth. And if you are not in the I.S.U.P.K, you are not in the truth. I am priest and officer of 50 Yabakan Ban Yahawada, and today is Friday, so this is the I.S.U.P.K Houston Friday Lashawan Qadash class. Lashawan Qadash meaning holy tongue, Lashawan meaning tongue, Qadash meaning holy, which means set apart. So the holy tongue, that is our native language as Israelites, so-called black and brown people, you are the Israelites of antiquity, and Hebrew is your native language. I'm saying languages such as English, Spanish, French, Creole, these aren't our languages. Those are languages given to us by our oppressors through captivity. Hebrew, the Lashawan Qadash, is our native tongue. And today on Friday, we go into our culture and study the Lashawan Qadash, learning how to read, write, and speak our native language. All right. So without any further ado, I'm going to start our class the way we always start off class, by going over the Hebrew alphabet. All right, Akim and Akwathian, these 22 characters you see here make up the Hebrew alphabet. All words in Hebrew are made out of these 22 characters. And down below it's the same thing, the same 22 characters, A through Tha, but there's different symbols because we were in a different captivity. It even has different rules. These 5 letters right here are different versions of the same letter that up here. But if the word ends in this particular letter with these 5, then you use this bottom one as opposed to the top one. This is the Assyrian Hebrew, and this is the Paleo Hebrew. We study both. So I'm going to go over it. A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ha, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Taza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Tha. All right, there you have it. 22 letters in the Hebrew alphabet. Same down here. A all the way through Tha. Same thing. Today, as you may see on the board, what we're going to be going over is the Lord's Prayer. You know what I'm saying? We say it at the end of all our classes, and in the I.S.U.P.K, we say it at the end in Hebrew and in English. So today I'm going to be breaking down what these words that we're saying actually means, and how, give you the understanding of how it correlates to the Lord's Prayer as we know it in the English. All right, so without any further ado, let's get to it. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write the prayer on the board. Notice how when we went over the alphabet, I went from right to left, and the same thing I'm about to do right now. I'm about to write these letters, or these words rather, from right to left, because in Hebrew we don't read left to right, we read right to left. So the first word is Abanawa. Second word, Shabbat Shamayim. Third word, Qadash. Then Haya. Shamka. Yahweh. I could fit 4 right here. Salaki, Israel. All right. Yeah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malak. Was Ka. There we go. Yahweh. Malak was Ka. Aba'a. Ratazaka. Ratazaka. Aya. I.S.U.P.K. We can fit one more. Ba. Ratazaka. Kawa. Aya. Shemayim. All right. So this is how it starts off. At the top, going from right to left, we got Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qadash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malak with Ka, Taba'a, Rastazayka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'aratza, Kawa, Haya, Bashemayim. It should sound familiar if you are regularly tuning into class and watching the whole thing. You say it at the end of each class. So let's break it down. I'm going to underline the root word in blue and the prefixes and suffixes in green. Because if we've been keeping up with our Lashawan Qadash classes, we know everything comes from prefixes and suffixes, how we conjugate these our nouns and verbs and what have you. You know what I'm saying? These prefixes and suffixes make up what the verb is related or talking about. So, for example, we have Abba, which is the root word, which means father. Abba. And then Nawa, if you look to our left, we have Nawa. Nawa is our. So this is our Father. That's how the Lord's Prayer starts. Our Father who art in heaven. So we got Father. Then our. All right, Shabbat Shemayim, who art in heaven. So that's what this word is. Shemayim is the root word. Shemayim, which means heaven. And then we have two prefixes here. We have sha and then ba. Sha, which means which or pertaining to. You see it right here, which or pertaining to. And ba up here in. So which is in heaven. Our Father, which is in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. So we know Qadash means holy. Or hallowed in this sense. Holy be thy name. Haya, so we're talking about is your name. Haya is two prefixes. Or rather a prefix, and then the word ya is relating to the Most High. So we have the and then the Most High, because we're talking about the Most High right now. So we have the and then the Most High. Shamka. Sham means name. Let me get another blue slack here. So Sham means name. And Ka is the prefix for your. You see it right here? You, your. So your name. So our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed is your name. Your name is referring to the Most High, Haya. You're going to see this a lot often because this Haya, we're talking to our Father right now. So pretty much, it's almost like we're not forgetting who we're talking to. We're showing some respect for the Most High. So we're going to throw this in from time to time when we're talking about doing things like asking for, like what the Lord prayer says, have it in on earth as is in heaven. So we want that from our Father. So we're going to have Hayah. We're going to be speaking to the Most High. So we're going to see this from often and just input it in the prayer. Because that's how Hebrew is. You know what I'm saying? In order to relate certain words to each other, then you have to give a little bit of like sometimes the extra word that the emphasis on it, so that we know who we're talking to. So all right, so we have our Father which is in heaven, hallowed is your name. So this is really saying is, but we're referring to the Most High. So it is because of the Most High. So we're now we have Yahweh. We know that's the name of the Most High. Malak was Ka. So Malakwa is the root word, which means kingdom. And then again, Ka, your kingdom. So we had so our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom, your Malakwa, thy kingdom, your kingdom, thy kingdom come. Thy kingdom come. So Saba'a will become. Ba'a means to enter, and Sa is the prefix meaning thou. So Ba'a, to enter. And Sa, we got up here, there it is right here. Thou or thee, pretty much you. Sa, thy will enter. Thy kingdom, thy will be done. Thy kingdom comes, like thy kingdom come. That. Thy is good enough. All right, so thy kingdom come. Why we're coming into thy kingdom. Thy will be done. So will Ratazayaka will be your thy will be done. So it's like so this isn't thy, this is thou. I'm getting my old English mixed up. It's like it. That's a big difference. Thy is you, thou. I guess it's the same thing, kind of. Thy kingdom come, thy will, yeah. So your kingdom, yeah. Okay, I guess the same thing. Okay, it's like so Ratazai is will. And then Ka again, your will. Again, we have Hayah. So thy will be done on earth as is Slakia. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. So thy will, the I.S.U.P.K means to do. So like I'm getting ahead of myself. But this Hayah right here is just, it's like I was saying, it's relating these two words. The will of the Most High is to do. So thy will be done. Your will, the Most High's will, is going to be to be done. By Aratazah. Aratazah is the root word, which means earth. You may see it in the scriptures, you know what I'm saying, referring to land. It means land or earth, same thing pretty much. And Ba, we know, means in. In earth, as is in heaven. So as, and then is again. Hayah, the Most High is, because we want it on earth as is in heaven through the works of the Most High. So the Ha, the Most High, Kawa is two prefixes also, your, and wa. He or his. So both of these is referring to the Most High. Kawa and Hayah. But we're really saying as is. You know what I'm saying? We want it as the Most High wants it, or as the Most High will make it. So let me get that down for us. It's like it, cause the prefix as. So as and what is his. So we want it as he wants it. The Most High. Who wants it? The Most High, right here. The Most High. All right, Bashamayim. Again, we have the root word Shemayim, same up here, heaven. And Ba, meaning in. All right, so there we have it. I'm going to get into Hebrew in one moment because this wouldn't be a Hebrew class if we didn't practice the Hebrew. But here we have it. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qadash, I.S.U.P.K, our Father who art in heaven, or which is in heaven is what it says. Holy or hallowed is your name. Yahweh, your kingdom. Malak with Ka. Malak with Ka, Taba'a, Rathazaka, Haya, Aisha. So your kingdom, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as is in heaven. So your kingdom come, then your will, the Most High's will, be done in earth as He wants it, the Most High wants it in heaven. All right, let's get it in Hebrew. Shabbat Shemayim. Shabbat Shemayim. Shabbat Shemayim. All right. Qadash. Let me get another red. It's like Qadash. Haya. Shumka. Yahweh. Lakwaka. Maka. I'm doing bad with these reds. I keep switching them in and out. I might have to get another fresh one from over there. Let's see how we do though. Let me get a fresh one. It's like it, Israel. It's lucky. I'm not gonna waste the time that I have looking for fresh markers. That's my fault, Israel, that I didn't prepare the beginner class knowing that this was gonna happen. So Salaki, we're gonna have to make do. So we're at Malakwaska, Malak, Ka. Taba'a. Ba'a. Ratazaika. Ratazaka. Ratazaka. Haya. Aisha. Baharataza. Baharataza. Rataza. One connected on the Ra and Taza is Rataza. Kawa. Haya. Almost through with the red. It would give it a break for a little while. And then Bashamayim in heaven. Bashamayim. All right. So there you have it. Akim and Akwathian. You use that for your notes. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qadash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'a, Ratazaika, Haya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayim. Let me do one last thing before you can always be kind and rewind. I'll make it a little bit easier separating the words. I know it might look like there's a lot going on. There we go. You have it. Our Father, which is in heaven, hallowed or holy is your name. Be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom, your kingdom, thy kingdom come. So your kingdom thou enter, thy kingdom come, thy will, your will be done to do in earth as is in heaven. All right. You can always be kind and rewind and take a and pause. And then get it for your notes if you need it. So we left off at in heaven. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as is in heaven. Next, we have give us this day our daily bread. So give us will be the next word. That is Nathanlanawa. Nathanlanawa. I'm going to go over them after I get them on the board. So bear with me. Laham. Call your woman. Wasalat Nawa. Wasalat Lanawa. Wasalat Lanawa. Kawath Nawa. Wala'a. I was like, not that yet. Misread something. So really, I can't fit all three of these words on there. So I'm going to spread these two out. Wath now and Waslak now. So Nathan Lanawa, Lacham, Call Yawam, Waslak now, Kawawath now, Kasalak now, Kasalak now. Kawawath now. Kawawath Yanawa. Then we have Wala'a. of an ayanawa. Banasaya one. All right. Let me separate them. All right. Now it's time to break this stuff down. So we got Nathan on that one. Nathan is the root word here, which means to give. And the la is for. It's a prefix. It's a prefix added with a suffix right here. For or to rather. And then nawa is us or our. Same thing, our, us. So this is give us. Give to us. Lakam is bread. Salakia, Israel. Somebody at the door.
Yeah.
I was teaching this man. So we left off, Salakia, Israel. So we left off at give us bread. Lakam is bread. You call your one. This means all day. Call is all. And your one is day. So this is saying all day long, or all give us bread all day. Pretty much saying give us our daily bread. Call your Nathanganawa, Lacham, call your one. Give us our daily bread. Then Wasalaknawa, we have the prefix right here, what? Meaning and. And Salak, we say it all the time. Salak is to forgive or to pardon. So Salak is to forgive and pardon. Love, to again, or Salak. It's to and to pardon us, forgive us. So and pardon and forgive us. Kawabafnawa would be debts, our debts. Forgive us for our debts. So the root word here is kawaf. This means debts. Kawab is debts. The waf makes it plural. So debts, kawab. Just like kingdom, Malak is king, then the waf makes it plural. Malak waf, kingdom. So kawab is debts. All right, now we know that is our or us or our. So these are our debts that we're asking forgiveness for. We're asking to pardon for. And then ka salaknawa, we have the prefix ka, which is up here we know it's as or like. And then Salak to pardon again. And Nawa are us or our. So as now, notice how on Salak Lanawa we have pardon for us, but Salak Nawa is pretty much as we forgive. So we are forgiving, and now we don't. We the forgiveness is for us on this one. So we are forgiving on this one because there's no love in between. So as we forgive, as we forgive. So we have give us bread all day and forgive us our debts as we forgive Kawawath Yanawa. This ya is the same word as this, but it has this ya. And this ya right here, it says my. It's the suffix my. So it will be debts, but my debts. And my debts of the possessive is my debts, would mean a debtor. And then this is now at the end, which would be our debtors. So pretty much the suffix at the end, whatever it's pertaining to, gives it gives it the possessive qualities. So this is our debtors. But I'm well, Kawabathia not. It's like Kawabathia. I'm just breaking down a little bit too much. I mean, I'm not trying to confuse anybody. So we could just leave that word together to be debtors. Blue. It's looking like I'm gonna have to go back to black, Slovakia. My blues are messing up. All right, so give us bread all day, and pardon our debts. Pardon us for our debts, as we pardon our debtors. Pardon, forgive is the same thing. And lead us not into temptation. That's the next part, right? So we have and, we know why is and not. La means not. And not. Taba'aya now. Taba'aya, to lead. That's the root word. Now, I guess they'll do with green. Us or our. So and not lead us, and not to lead us, and lead us not, Banashawan, into temptation. Ba is in, and Nashawan, temptation. All right. So we got the second part down. Let's get it in Hebrew. And then we got one more part. It's lucky for this marker mishap. I think we'll be able to punch through. So we had Nathanga now. I'm gonna use this purple one. The purple one looks kind of fresh. Yeah, it's much better. Nathan, La, Nawa. Nathan, La, Nawa. Lathan Lanau. There we go. And Lacham. Lacham. And then right here, I'm writing the call first because we're going right to left. Really, this should be right here, but that's just for the verbalization. So the call goes first, and then your one. So call, your one. Call your one. All right, all day, call your one. Shalom. So we got Lacham, call your one. Nathanawa, Lacham, call your one. Give us bread all day. Pretty much translates to give us our daily bread. Now we're gonna go to what's like now. Now. All right, and to forgive us now for our debts. Kawat now. Now we're going to Kawat now. Five. Give me a second, Shrike. Yeah.
Roger. Down here.
Sit right here. Kawat.
You gonna sit up with Times Square?
Yes.
Good food.
Now. Kawat now. Kawat now. Our debts. Forgive us our debts. Kasalat now. And as Kasalat now. Kawat now. All right, Kawasi now. Now we have Wala'a and not. Taba'aya now. And don't lead us and not to lead us. To lead us. Uh, yeah, now. Taba'aya now. And Banasaya 1. Na sa ya 1. You helping? Banasaya 1. All right, there we got it. So now you can have this second part of the Lord's Prayer for your notes. Always be kind and rewind, and then pause and get it all down. We got we got first part. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as is in heaven. And then we have give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us not, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation. And it's worded a little bit different because that's how the Hebrew translates to it. I'm saying, Nathanael, give us bread all day, and pardon us our debts as we pardon our debtors, and not to lead us in temptation. All right. So now we got the last part. We might go about 5 minutes after Salakia Israel. We're at the last part. Probably 5 more words left. 5 or 6, per se. So the last word we have is temptation. And lead us not into temptation. And deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. So be it. That's the last part we're going to get down. And deliver us from evil. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. So that's where we at now. So but would be a ball, but deliver us. A ball. I was shy in that one. A ball. How was shy in that one. Mayan. Right. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahata Para. We need more space for this one. I could have made it better select. All right. The last two words, La'awalamium, Aman. All right, we at the last stretch. All right, so a ball means buddy.
I don't know what you spitting on.
Hawashai Nawa,
Sit down.
the root word is Hawashai. Nawa, Hawashai is the same word in Yahawashai's name, to deliver. Yahawashai means he. That Yah is that prefix he right there. Yah, he, and then to deliver. So he delivers. That's Yahawashai's name. So Hawashai just means to deliver. So Hawashai now would be deliver us. So to deliver. Then we got us or out. Then Mayan. Mayan means for. What's lucky? From. Mayan means from, to deliver us from. And Rai means evil. Kaya is two prefixes put together. Ka, as, right over there, as. And then ya, my. So this is pretty much saying as. Or for in this case, rather. For, as my. So for. Laka, to, and you. So this la is a prefix to. And ka, your, or you. So that's to you. Hamalakwa. The kingdom. Ha, the, and Malakwa. Kingdom. Waha'ala, and the power. Wa, and ha, the, and Allah, power. Wahasa para, and the glory. We got and wa, ha, the, Thapara'ath, glory. La'awalamyam, we got love, which is 2 or 4. Love, 2. And Iwalam, this Iwalam means time period. And this yum at the end makes time period plural. So this would be forever. 2 or 4, the plural time period, forever. Then Aman, so be it. That's what Aman means. All right, I'm wondering well over time. So I don't have enough time to break this down in the Hebrew, but we could go over one last time so we can understand how this is the end of the Lord's Prayer. So we did the first part, Abanawa Shabbat Shemayim, our Father which is in heaven, Qadash, holy, Qadash Hayah Shemka, hallowed be thy name, holy is your name, Shemka, Yahweh Malak with Ka, Taba'ah, thy kingdom come, Rathazayaka, your will, Hayah I.S.U.P.K, be done, your will be done, in earth, Ba'aratazah, Kawah Hayah, as the Most High, in Bashemayim, in heaven, in earth as is in heaven. Then the next part we went over, Nathan Lanawa, give us, come, call Yawam, bread all day. Give us our daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Wasalak Nawa, Kawawathi Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kawawathi Nawa. And then Wala'ah and not Taba'ai Nawa to lead Banasai 1 in temptation. And now we at the last part. But deliver us from evil, but deliver us from evil. Let me go back to the scriptures for a second, because the Hebrew it kind of uses different words to break it down. All right, so we had but deliver us from evil. For thine is thy kingdom, but deliver us from evil. For thine is thy kingdom. So this as the kingdom. As for thine, this will be thine right here. For thine is thy kingdom. And then we have and the power. Wala'ah and the power and the glory. Forever, so be it. And so Salakia for not being able to go over the Hebrew that last stretch. But there you have it. You can go rewind. I'll get out of the way for this last screenshot. You can be kind and rewind. And then you have the Lord's Prayer broken down in Hebrew. So with that, I'm going to give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Brakatham.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Brakatham.
And then to the sisters, Salakia. Yadi Matah. Sarah, turn face to sisters. Sisters. Barak. Yahweh Shamar Elathan Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shah.